phone keeps making phone calls by itself. For some stupid reason. Don't understand why. Don't know what's going on. Don't really care.
Honest pay for honest work. Can I help you? Honest pay for honest work.
Adios. Hey, we found solitude. Oh no.
They can't hurt Uncle Rob here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us!
Get on with
Your
it!
uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Avar.
You're all hard with it.
Wrong there. You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrid. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrid. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
What kind of crap was that?
Dragons breathing fire in the sky. Vamp. There's recently attacking people on the street. It's the end of the world, I tell you.
See?
That's definitely going in my part of the Edda.
Oh, I guess it's all over. I expected...
I don't know what I expected. A traitor right up to the end.
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate. Robvir, why did it have to be like this? You should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
Screw you.
Not right now.
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
It don't seem right to me either.
Damn shame, Rogvir. You're a good man.
Then why'd you do it?
Out with it.
You stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break even the strongest will. Need something? Huh? Ain't got one, but I'd fancy a chance at that Jari Ra's scrawny neck. Filthy Argonia never would have set foot in this city if High King Torrid was still alive. I can tell you that.
Excuse you.
Your head about. Need something? I'm the headsman here in Solitude. It's my job. Depends on what you mean by busy. I'm also the head jailer in the dungeon here. Quiet job, usually. Just watch yourself. You don't want to meet me on the job.
Dios. And they just left him there.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
What is wrong with you people?
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family. Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting. Were the dragon attacked? We've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news. Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon.
No.
Aye, but I'll be here in Solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with, what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow.
See?
And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskag. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable. Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
See?
You know you can afford a septim or two. Spare some gold for a veteran?
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
What? You see a man fallen on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them.
Yes.
It's best you leave me be.
Wait, wasn't I supposed to get a helmet for you or something?
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working at that bar. You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
See? See? potatoes and leeks growing.
The Empress' cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
Says who? Whee! Wait. Ah! Now that's clever. Give me to go to the Bard's College. Okay.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people.
You're gonna want my
When
help.
possible, we ask applicants to perform
Thank you.
tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
Aye.
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. I think Giraud here will give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it. As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof.
I'm sure.
I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested. Not much, but as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Good to meet a prospective bard. Ah, yes, Adonato's new work. Shorter than I expected, but words must be judged on merit, not length. I'll look over this later. Why don't you take this for your trouble?
Hey.
He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I've figured out where it is. The verse was Svaknir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time. And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned.
Aye.
At least, that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svaknir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself. Well, you've come to the right place.
Hey, no.
Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite.
No.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
Good for you. Don't care.
I am Dean of Lute at the Bard's College, and no, I don't give private lessons. It takes two things to be a good teacher. The first is patience. The second is a firm wooden stick for rapping knuckles.
Remember, being a bard isn't just about the music. Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service.
You're new here, right? Welcome to the Bard's College. It's like a musical museum.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory. And why wouldn't I be? We sing tales of kings, queens, and their politics, 'tis true. But do you know who really makes history? The person who writes it. Farewell, stranger.
Oh. Kitchen. Okay.
Meals are served to bards at designated times. Find an inn if you want to make requests.
You don't make friends easily. But that's okay. We'll fix that. I'm just gonna explore in here.
Once was a hero named Ratu.
What?
Excite the crowd. Draw them in. They will love you for it.
What? ¿Por qué? What is going on? There's no one here!